Good morning, everyone. I'm Mirphh. It's Saturday morning on the 6th of August, and I'm here to begin a journey in producing Marvel Strike Force content. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm 29 years old. I'm currently serving active duty in the military, and I have played games like Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes ever since 2016. 6 years off and on. I've served as officers, alliance and guild leaders, just general members, raid officers. I've covered just about every aspect of the games. Marvel Strike Force specifically, I'm currently an alliance leader for about a 5.1 mil average TCP alliance. We're 24 on 24, 5.1 mil average in TCP. Currently clearing Ultimate 7.5 and Greek 4.2s. We're hoping to start running trial attempts at Doom 1 in a month from now. So, still mid-game type of alliance on my main account, and my alt account, which is what this series is going to follow, is level 68. About the same level of alliance. Anyways, I'm here because I'm a big fan of a lot of these other content creators on this game that are producing, you know, early to mid game player advice and information, but the problem is a lot of these people are a little detached from that information, and some of it's not exactly accurate or up to date. It seems kind of like just a gimmick every couple of months that some content creators just kind of fart out a half-assed mid to early game guide. And in all honesty, when's the last time they've legitimately played early to mid game, right? When I'm right here playing through it right now, why not cover that and help give you guys some of my opinions? And please don't take that the wrong way. If anybody else sees this, I don't mean that as an insult to other content creators. I just mean that I'm here to try to give my own opinion from a fresh perspective on the same content that they're giving. So, anyways, enough about me. Here is my account. As you can see down here, Mirphh, that's me, level 68. This is my alt account that we'll be following on this channel. Currently 1.4 mil TCP. Been playing for a couple of months on this, not too long. Mainly free to play. I think I dumped $5 or $10 into like a Guardians bundle early on just to kickstart my Gamora farm for my arena team. So some of the earlier teams you can start building, right? Yeah, Gamora, you can farm out of your Blitz store. You've got Nebula, you can start farming from Nexus nodes. Maybe get lucky with a couple orbs earlier on. Phyla-Vell, you can start farming immediately from the Arena store. And actually, as of yesterday, let me double check this before I speak out of pocket. Her Arena store cost should have gone down. No, okay, so it was announced. It hasn't happened yet, but coming up in a soon update, this 975 amount to buy her for 5 shards is going to go down to 500, so she's going to be much more affordable, and you can definitely farm her. So what I did and what I would personally recommend is that if you want to build Infinity Watch on your arena team early on, you should farm Phyla-Vell first in your arena store. Once you unlock her, you can stop if you feel like you want to farm out other characters first. But at least unlock her. She provides great synergy along with Gamora, and Nebula provides them some um, uh, death proofs, a lot of counter, shield, all that stuff. So great asset to that team. Although obviously you're not going to get Moondrag, you're not going to get Adam Warlock to run with the team, so you got to kind of find 2 other filler characters to run with them. Team 2 has been my main focus, just so I can get a well-rounded raid team early on, is Web Warriors. Now, I lucked out early on. I got Scarlet Spider out of a couple of premium orbs when this account was like brand spanking new. Like that was, I think, literally the first character I unlocked out of premium orbs. So I already had him and Spider-Man. I started farming Miles early on. Ghost Spider has been through the raid milestones the last couple of months, and Spider-Punk, I don't know. I just got lucky with orbs over time. But these characters are required for the Pestilent Scourge, for the nodes 5 and 10 on them from difficulty 5 and up. Excuse me. As well as they're just the best entry level raid team right now. That's it. And all these characters are now becoming free to play farmable. Within over the last couple of weeks and into the next couple of weeks, they should all be free to play farmable. So highly recommend pursuing that team. One of the main drawbacks, of course, is that they're all so there's 2 main drawbacks with them that will kind of limit your ability as an early game player to really build this team quickly. You're going to have to be patient because, one, they're all bio characters. That means they all take more or less the same gear, or the majority of the same gear. Some of the uniques are a little different. So there's that. You're going to hit a choke point with bio gear building this team, right? Second off, 4 out of these 5 characters are all brawler characters. Ghost Spider's a controller. What that means is that your ISO 8 energy farm, in order to max out their ISO, ISO 8, whatever you choose to put on them, it's going to take time because you're going to have 4 characters all rolling for that brawler gear, or the brawler ISOs rather. So keep that in mind, be patient, but build them. Team 3 that I've really been focusing on is the Young Avengers. Now, I have been direct farming Squirrel Girl, America Chavez, and Ms. Marvel out of the campaign nodes. And Kate Bishop, I think I just got a lucky Mega Orb or 2 with her. So, invested in her, of course. Still do not have Echo. Hopefully she'll become free-to-play farmable soon in the next month or so before Scourge comes back around the second time. The Scourge event required team is Young Avengers. You can also use Inhumans and A-Force for it, but they're both throwaway teams. Young Avengers are where it's at. Build them. They're also great on war defense. They're just multifaceted. One of the things I try to go for with some of these early teams is to build teams that will help you in multiple areas of gameplay, right? Next up, we got Hydra. So Baron Zemo was one of the first characters I target farmed out of the raid store. Once I unlocked him, I started focusing on Sharon Carter and I don't remember. Anyways, we'll get into like the farming priority later on, but I target farmed them out of the raid store until I unlocked the main raid store characters, and then I just dumped them all into orbs the whole time after that. Crossbones, I haven't farmed anything for him. I've just built him to help support the team, and that level 65 is it. There's going to be zero more investment put in him ever. Winter Soldier, probably same boat, but still actively farming his shards for the Omega Red event. They're also somewhat used in my villains team for the campaigns. Next up, we got Hero as Guardians. So I happen to do fairly well in the Hero as Guardians events in the last month. Obviously, everybody did fairly well in the Summer Thunder event, but due to that, I decided if I'm going to be that lucky with an early game account to just unlock a character like Mighty Thor for free, I'm going to invest in it. And that paid off because they were eventually announced as the War Scourge feature team. So I'm getting ahead of the curve on that right now, and I'm just finishing off getting Valkyrie caught up to my current level and working on Heimdall as well. The downside with this team is you're going to be dealing with 1, 2, 3 Mystic characters. That's a lot of Mystic gear to be putting on a team that really is not meta. It's great in war. It's super fun to use in war, but eventually down the road it might come back to bite you in the back. So pay attention to that. Be wary of that. Wakandans, of course, Cosmic Crucible. Cosmic Crucible is going to be huge for farming up all of your gear, 14, 15, 16 uniques and gear. There's not much to say about it. I still do not have Shuri yet because I really haven't dumped a whole lot into Spider-Verse characters in order to go out and unlock her. So eventually, we'll get her soon, but I'm not too worried about it right now. It's not a priority for me. Weapon X, I don't know. I just lucked out with Sabertooth shards out of orbs, and I think I mainly got Silver Samurai out of premium orbs because I haven't spent any Blitz credits on Blitz orbs yet on this account. So I figured why not build them. I started farming Lady Deathstrike, but have not unlocked her yet. Otherwise, you'd see her up here. Next team, there's just a couple of Horseman teams that are already out so far. So the Rogue event we didn't do so great with, but I think this account was like level 60 when it came out, so it didn't stand a chance at unlocking Rogue. But we've invested into Gambit already. We will be investing into these other 3 characters shortly in the near future. Same with the Darkhold team. We're actually pretty close to unlocking Morgan Le Fay after this second go-around. We didn't get a crack at the first one on this account, but the second go-around, we damn near unlocked her. So that's cool. Gamma, all I've got so far is Hulk. She-Hulk will be coming soon. This is our villains team right now for the villains campaign. You can also see we've got... Come on, there we go. So we've actually got the ability to go through, and with the way I've been farming this account, I've got a big selection of decently strong villains to pick from. You can see we've got Weapon X and Doctor Strange Heartless on our bench here. Yeah, next up we've got our Mystic team, which is going to be both Wakandans, Black Panther and M'Baku, America Chavez from Young Avengers, Thor and Mighty Thor from the Heroes Guardians team. That's what we're running for the Mystic campaign. Cosmic campaign, we are currently running any sort of mixture of Heroes Guardians and Infinity Watch. That'll do. So that's where we're at with all of that. I'm going to go through and just kind of play through the rest of my dailies real quick because I missed that and did not get a chance to do that yet this morning. So, yeah, we got some T2s here. Still a little behind on T2s, so I'll take what I can get there. I'm going to need Promethium soon. Once I hit level 70, between both Gamora and Valkyrie, we'll buy that. We're a little low. A little on that. Yeah, the nice thing about this early account is I've been very careful with my gold from an early point. So I've been able to stock up on quite a bit of it along with the actual, gold orbs. So I can spend a little recklessly in the store right now if I so choose to. 32, we got 3 more orbs. Where are we at? Armory 15 orbs. All right, whatever. All right, Blitz. We do have enough credits to buy in here. So we're currently farming OG Spidey out of here. Getting him up for our Web Warriors and for the Shuri unlock, hopefully. Let's see if there's any good gear in here that we need. I will take that. And that. That, don't need. Alright. Arena store, I'm currently farming Scarlet Witch out of here, and that is just because Darkhold, she's the only farmable character on that team right now, and 350 arena credits is a very cheap price in order to max out a character and unlock it. We'll get more into farming rates tomorrow when I do my farming guide video. I've actually got my own personal, both campaign and store priority farming list that I will share with you guys in tomorrow's video or the next one, whenever I get it out. Red stars, we got what, 30 to spend? Nothing. That's all junk. Pop a couple of these orbs. Alright, cool. Done with all that. Let's claim some of these daily objectives. Alright, we gotta run our ISO campaign missions. Who are we farming right now? We are farming Scarlet Spider. Like I said, those brawlers, it takes a hot minute. Now, for everyone's awareness, there's currently a milestone going on for the ISO, excuse me, ISO 8 Alliance contribution campaign. So make sure if you guys do have cores, spend it on that. I've blown most of my cores on this Valkyrie event on this account, so I am falling a bit behind on that. What else do we have to do? We got to go through and hit our regular campaign. All right. So regular campaign, I'm gonna start out with my Kree minions, of course. I tried to start this from an early point on this account just to get that Omega Red and the Fury unlock out of the way as soon as possible. That's okay. That's all of them for today. Bam. There's Kree Noble. Get Kree Cyborg. Blue Stack seems to be running real slow today, and I do not like that. 4 shards, meh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten 10 shards out of a single node in like 4 years of playing this game. I don't think it's ever happened for me. That's the one unfortunate part about this game compared to, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and other similar games, is that not only are the farming requirements so much higher, like as in it takes more shards to max out a character in this game than it does in Star Wars, it feels like the drop rates are so much lower too. So it's just your time. This game is all about patience and time. That's it. Next up, we're going to hop down and hit Winter Soldier. Again, I know he's not a great character, but I just want to get all of my crap farms for Omega Red out of the way as soon as possible so I can just move on and farm whatever I want. So he's done. Next up, we got Young Avenger. Nope. First off, I forgot. We're going to have Miles Morales. Now, I could be farming him out of both the Blitz and the campaign right now, but I stopped his Blitz farm on this account once I hit 6 stars because that gives me my Dark Dimension 1 unlock for that character. What I will be doing is building all these characters to 6 stars first, and then pushing them to 7 stars once I have enough to actually competently push for my Dark Dimension 1. So we're here on Young Avengers now. We're going to hit Squirrel Girl first. She's the most important and best character on that team. So there's 80 for her. Alright, we're pretty close on America Chavez, so we'll farm her next. And then once I get my next round of energy in about 45 minutes, I would put that towards Miss Marvel. But we'll go through the rest of my farming priorities tomorrow. If that's information you want and need, don't worry about it. It will come out. Just make sure you're following the channel and pop in here for the next one. You'll see it. All right, let me wrap this video up in a minute here. What we're going to go through real quick is just the monthly events and milestones right now that we have live, just so that everybody knows kind of what's going on. First off, we've got the Techno Future. That is the monthly event for August for your Deathlock unlock. I hate saying that. For your Deathlock unlock this month, Deathlock will be a part of the Bionic Avengers team and will also be part of that Bionic Avengers team that's going to be used for... What did I just say? I'm all over the place today. So Bionic Avengers are going to be used as a raid team, the tech raid team, and also on the Death Scourge event coming down the road later on. So you're going to want to have him unlocked as far as you can. Right now, events that we have up right now that are feeding into that event. We'll start off all the way at the bottom. We've got Avenging Asgard. It's going to be running out in about a day and 7 hours from here. This is a Blitz event. You just blitz with your any characters and your Asgardians. Just make sure you're on top of your rotations. Blitz, 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 blitz. Get your shards in. I'm kind of hoping I've got enough time in the next day and 7 hours to stay on top of my blitzes on this account because I missed it this week a lot, so that I can max this event out. You'll get a 4-star Sif out of it. You'll get your 4-star whatever. You'll get your Valkyrie alternate costume as well, which I think the original costume looks better, but hey, that's just me. And all those orbs that you're getting out of there from the Valhalla orbs are going to be feeding into this this Ride of the Valkyrie event. Ride of the Valkyrie. This is where we're getting all of our feeder parts for the August. All of these relay circuits are going to be giving you progress on the August event for the Deathlock unlock. Your target down here is going to be this helium neon laser pistol, which you will unlock as long as you are maxing out the last milestone we just talked about, the Avenging Asgard? Yeah. Once we knock out that all the way and you're staying on top of your web store milestones, you will unlock that. You will top out at about 102,000 if I remember right, somewhere around here. But the biggest thing to remember right now, if you're a new player, you don't know what the web store is, go to marvelstrikeforce.com right now. Link your account. I don't care if you use Facebook, Scopely.com, Game Center, iOS, Samsung, whatever you have to do. Link your account with the MarvelStrikeForce.com web store. You can go into the web milestones and you will unlock additional milestones at no cost to yourself. It's just more shit that you get on your account to help grow your characters. You get your free store gift every day. It used to be a milestone, but now it's just a store gift. You get a free 100 energy, some stuff towards your JoJo whatever mayhem thing, that your RTA pass. You also will get 100 energy and a premium orb if I hadn't said that yet. It's free, you get it. Additionally, I don't recommend spending money on this game. If you do have to spend money on this game, or you never have to, if you elect to spend money on this game, spend it through the web store, because you will get, there's an additional web store milestone that money spent in the web store gives you stuff in game, so it gives you more milestone rewards in game. So if you're going to spend money in the game, spend it in the web store and get that additional reward. Anyways, enough of that event. We've got coordinated assault going on right now, so make sure that you're communicating with your alliance to spend your ISO 8 campaign energy. This is a super easy one to max out as long as you have 24 warm bodies in the guild. We've got the Darkhold Blitz up right now. This sucks. It's for 5-star, 7-star Darkholds. Just do your Blitz rotations, snag your 1 or 2 milestones you're going to get out of here, and be done with it. Really don't stress about that one, guys. That was clearly put out here for the whales. Like a lot of content is most content in this game is supposed to be clearable by free-to-play for like the first 75% of it. There's always going to be that extra push for the whales later on. They've got to have that incentive to spend money so that we can play for free. Thank you, whales. But don't worry about it. Don't stress. Don't let FOMO get the best of you. Just do your Blitz rotations, take what you can get, and don't look back. That's all we got for Milestones right now. Let's take a look at events. Take a look at events. Yes, we got Payday Flash up still. Did I not? Okay, I did do all three of mine yesterday. We've still got the Valkyrie campaign up as well, so make sure that you are, I mean, if you're not happy with how many stars you've got on Valkyrie, dump some cores into it. Otherwise, it's time to start saving them up for your next heroic event for, I believe, Viv Vision with the whole Iron Will thing. Probably do a video about that later on. Jubilee's coming out in 2 days, 7 hours. That means that in 1 day, 7 hours, you will have a Pim Tech increased drop rate. So that means your, who is it? It will be Stature. Yeah, just Stature and Yellowjack out of the Doom campaign. So if you guys want to farm them, make sure you're keeping an eye out for that. And I'll give you a trick tomorrow for a little double farm action on that event. So anyways, I think that's all we got for today, guys. If you've stayed with us for this long, thank you. I'm Mirphh. I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, and stay safe, everybody. Hope to see you again.